have been talks globally of a just energy transition, and South Africa has already issued a policy framework towards this transition. Like other collaborative efforts among BRICS countries, like your BRICS Pharmacy, your BRICS Women in Business, BRICS Youth, is there a coordination among BRICS countries towards a just energy transition?
We have the BRICS energy cooperation platform that has been in existence for several years now. And this platform has been quite active in terms of the first phase, which is the research phase that has brought our experts together to look at the question of energy transition, in particular as we transit from fossil fuels to clean energy. So this again received extensive attention during the current summit and also within the energy ministerial track. We have also the NDB is a major player in this area as well. As you know, the NDB is also focusing on sustainable development projects, including energy transition projects. To date, they are funding 12 projects in South Africa to the value of about $5.4 billion. And of these 12, 5 of them are in the renewable energy sector. And I think this again demonstrates the commitment of the NDB as well to be a partner in the energy transition aspect of energy cooperation. So yes, this is an ongoing area of vibrant cooperation between all the 5 countries.
The goal of the transition is to reduce reliance on fossil fuels. Now, this will have some implications economically. We're talking about, for example, in South Africa, decommissioning existing coal mining infrastructure and some system overhaul. In your view, are BRICS countries ready for this kind of transformation, transforming the economies towards a greener future?
All BRICS countries, with the exception of Brazil, where Brazil over 70% of its energy mix is from clean energy, renewables, including hydropower. For the rest of us, China, India, South Africa, we are, of course, heavily dependent on fossil fuels. 50% plus of our energy mix is still in that domain. But India, China, South Africa, and Russia, well, Russia is also a major producer of fossil fuels and still highly dependent on fossil fuels. But we are all committed to transiting towards clean energy, as I said, in a just manner that does not impact negatively. And South Africa, we have set targets in terms of our renewable energy, clean energy transition. And of course, this is also dependent on the level of support we get from our partners in the global north that have advanced technologies, that have the necessary funds to assist us.
Speaking of the global north, I believe in COP26 that some of the global north countries promised some billions to South Africa. Has there been a follow-up in that regard?
Yes, there has been. As you would have seen, there has been several meetings, including at the level of our president with our partners from the EU and the US in this regard. As you know, they had made a promise of about $8 to 10 billion to assist South Africa in the first phase of this process, so that we remain engaged with our partners in the global north on this issue. And we expect them to continue to support us, and they have been.
Can you just explain to us some of the work that is going on now towards the energy transition? I know you just mentioned that there are diplomatic exchanges with the global north and other countries that have pledged support to South Africa.
We have made several commitments as South Africa in our nationally determined contributions towards clean energy. And I think we will be able to meet those targets, but it is also dependent on the commitments made by our partners in terms of technology transfer, in terms of financial assistance for us to meet these commitments. So I think it's an ongoing process. It's a partnership we have with both BRICS countries and our partners from the global north. And we will work collectively with all of our partners to try and meet our targets. And I think this is not unique to South Africa. This is a necessity in terms of the global community working in tandem to meet our target of net zero emissions.
Thank you so much, Ambassador, for unpacking for us the just energy of transition and explaining some of the diplomatic activity that is taking place towards this transition. Thank you, sir.